Okay, let me review a little bit what I saw on the bigger chart. Now it becomes more important what we see on these charts. Now, according to my wave sequence, okay, we are into a retracement wave here, okay? So the bullish wave is defined by this supporting trend line, okay? If it breaks towards the upside, it will not take the bulls back into full control. However, a move down will break this current bullish move. So that means a bearish breakout would be more important, would have more weight than one towards the upside. Any move actually more than 50, 100 pips at this point can set the direction for the next days, even for the next 2 weeks. Okay, up to 153 on one side or through the 140 level on the other side. But for me, the key levels are, first of all, 147. Okay, let me make it clear here. And 148.30 towards the upside. So these two levels will define whether we are going to stay bullish, possibly up to 153, which for me right now is a target. So I can just signal this target up, okay, for any move that will happen in the next few days. The target down remains towards the 140, 139 area. Right here on the daily chart, the 144 level is the one signaling the shorts. So it's from around here that you would short towards the 139. It's a nice area of about 500 pips. While towards the upside, it's above 147, above 148.30. These two levels are actually confirming each other towards 153. I can't say which scenario is going to be the winner. This is less important. We want to trade this anyway, regardless of where it's going. We want to be there and take advantage. All right, and there's a secondary confirmation point, which is right here at 143 towards shorts. Just mind these levels, okay? Whatever you are trading, mind these levels, these horizontal levels. GJ tends to find stable support on historical levels. Maybe for a bounce, maybe for an opportunity to enter a trade that you might have missed. Okay, and the targets remain down here, 140, 139, 153, 154 for longs. There's nothing really I can tell you right now about GJ in short term because everything is very flat. As you can see, for the last half hour, it's just pulling back. We are practically caught here for the last hours into a very tight range, very, very tight for GJ, about 40 pips. Now it looks like it's trying to pull back down. But don't get fooled by only one spike. I would really wait for this one to go through a key level. There is a trend line here on 1 hour. Well, keep it under observation, but don't necessarily take it too seriously. It's a 1 hour trend line, so its relevance is on this time frame. There's also a horizontal level here with relevance again on the 1 hour chart. Just minor levels that could give you a first hint where we are going. So even in short term, I wouldn't try shorts anywhere above 146.40. And I wouldn't try longs before we clear the 147 area. You see, this would be the first pretext you would have to short. And if you have sustained price action here and a signal from the short-term charts, then yes, you might have a trade for the next 1 or 2 days. All right, with nice bearish targets. The important thing is to keep your money management tight these days. Okay, don't over leverage. And most importantly, don't make exceptions for your stops. The stops are there to protect you. So, well, during these days especially, I would advise you to Just keep your stops in place. Make sure you put them at a comfortable level. You might want to push things if the market goes your way and you're in profit, then it's all right to try and get more because you're not playing with your capital, you're playing with your profit. So that's different. But if you are at a loss, I suggest cutting those losses as soon as possible, because the market can really go anywhere. From in moments like these, when the market is clearly at a crossroads and anything can happen, there's no move that could surprise you. Expect anything. All right. I know it's not really a very clear perspective, but the market does not allow me to be very specific about the setups. It will have to wait. The market will have to wait, or we will have to wait for the market to make up its mind first. So, conclusion for GJ. All right, we are on a daily chart inside the triangle. The market is range bound right now. We are caught in a very tight range. Expect a burst outside. My bias, let's say I have 51% bias longs. So there's a very, very small bias I have for the longs, because this is the current direction of the active wave.